Good evening. I didn't even work on any leather. I got home and ate some food and thought, you know what? Fuck it. Oh no, that's not your fault, Paul. I knew that most people probably wouldn't show up because I had already posted that I wasn't doing it. So it's all good. They'll probably get a notification that I went live, and then they'll come back. What's up, Mark? What's up, Robert? What's up, Ward? How's everyone doing? Everyone ready for the gunslingers? Is that tomorrow or is that Saturday? I think it's tomorrow, right? Let's see. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Gunslinger 15th, yeah, tomorrow. Sweet. Yeah, changed my mind, Stephen. Yeah, Paul got my old gunslinger. And yeah, I'm glad you're liking it, man. The ting is amazing. Fucking amazing. After hours, nice. Yeah, that thing is really smooth. It's actually like on the drop, it's smoother than the gunslinger. I think because the blade's a little heavier, or maybe just I don't know, but it's a little more drop sheddy. It's just as snappy as the gunslinger, but it just doesn't have the ting. New K390 Delica, sweet dude. I was just looking at mine this evening. I was like, man, I should carry that tomorrow. It's been a little bit since I carried my Delica. Perfect breakfast. I really don't eat much of a breakfast. I eat usually coffee and some kind of like granola bar or like protein bar or something like that, and a pack of peanut M&Ms. That's my my breakfast usually. Scales in a sheath for the mule, nice. Yeah, Helper and Titanium makes the scales, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't know how they got in the business of doing that. I think they were doing that before they started TRM, and they just still do it for whatever reason. Carrying yours tomorrow. Maybe I'll carry mine too then. What's up, Mimo? Lord Needham? Oh, sweet. Right on, man. Thank you. Yeah, I've really been digging the holy slips. They look really good, man. And it's cool seeing the titanium through or whatever. Well, I changed my lighting. It's just cool seeing the titanium or whatever scale you have through the scale. It's kind of cool. Apex's S90B. No, why? What's up with that? What's up, Dwayne? Yeah, it's okay now. That fucking hurt, man. Barbarian, what's up, my dude? White Chuck, how do you know that? How do you know that I love those? Have I said that before? I do love those. They're fucking delicious. 55 on what? On what knife? 55 is bad. I think S90V should be like 58 to 61, I think. What knife was it 55 on? It was a DLC. Oh, wow. It was a Spyderco, huh? I don't know, man. That sounds like that can't be the norm for them. It had to have been a mistake, or the dude who tested it fucked up or something. I choose to not believe that that's how all Spyderco S90V is. I refuse to believe that. we need yeah, it's got to be a dud or something. There's no way Spyderco would let that slide. So, dude tested as a pro. Okay, well, it's got to be a dud from Spyderco then. It's bound to happen sometimes. I haven't had anybody heard anybody complain about Spyderco's S90V. So if it was that low, it would definitely people would notice. Maybe because of the coding. The coding does, I think, take away a few, maybe like half a point or less than half a point, but it shouldn't be that much. Because when they do the coating, they have to heat up the blade a little bit, as far as I know. By the way, speaking of S90V, I reached out to Austin and asked him what the HRC was on the new Penguins. Where is it? And he reached out to QSP to ask them, and they replied that it was 59 to 61. So that's pretty sweet. That's good to know. S90V Penguins are good to go. Not yet, but I've only worn them once. So we'll see how long they last. I'll keep you posted. I'm sure not very long. Especially because they were way too long. I had to cut the bottoms off, so it's going to fray, and it's just going to be, they're going to turn into shorts eventually. No, I don't. For a while, I wanted to, and I reached out to another leather slip maker that does it, asking about some information on like where he got the clips, because it's not just any clip. You need a certain clip, certain style clip. And he wouldn't give me any information. He didn't want me making clip slips, I guess. So after that, I kind of just said, whatever. I'll just make regular slips for now. What's up, man? 62, 63. Yeah, sweet. I think I wouldn't go much higher than that because it'll probably get brittle at some point, right? Or not brittle, but less tough. I'm curious to see how it does. Let me know, man. Maybe it'll do better as far as edge retention goes. Yeah, that's definitely what it was. Grow the mullet back for the with the pants. Yeah. You wear slacks? What kind of slacks? Khakis. Khakis. God, my parents used to make me wear khakis to church. I fucking hated those things, man. The pleats. God, I hate pleats. What's up, dude? Stitching pony? What's that? Is that like the holder thing while you're doing leather stitching? Do 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 do. You could just use the regular Kydex. That this fits great in my pocket. That's how I carry this, right in my pocket. And then the ulti clip just clips on the outside. So all you really see from the outside is like this. That's all you really see. You see the clips poking out a little bit, and then the handle. Yeah, I'll get around to it. I just kind of forgot about it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I should. I'm gonna take that dude's business. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you could probably do it with the regular Spyderco Kydex sheath too. It's kind of the same thing, pretty much the same thing. No, no, this is I bought this from Hazy Design Studio on Etsy. Really good stuff. I also bought the scales from him too. These are butterscotch micarta. Really, really good stuff. Highly recommend. Speaking of fixed blades, I've been kind of wanting this this quiet carry fixed blade that I saw. No, not yet. I'm holding off because I might be able to get hooked up, and I'm waiting to see if I can or not. And I'm not getting early bird, so it's not like they're gonna sell out or anything. So I'm not like in a super rush or anything. I'm assuming they have a limited number of early bird tickets, but not regular tickets. I don't know how it works. I know it's really the fucking worst. Oh yeah, I wanted to pull up that quiet carry. It's called the Current, and for some reason I'd never seen it before. I think it's not a new thing, a new release, but I had just never seen it before. And I was gonna buy it, but then something popped up today, and I made a pretty big purchase today. I was not expecting to make, but it was the way that it happened. It was like, okay, I have to do this. So I'm not gonna buy this fixed blade now, at least not for a little while. But here it is. I like the look of it. I watched a Stasa video on it, and it looks like a great cutter. It's got thin blade stock too, not as thin as like their folding knives, not as thin as like the drift or the 9, but pretty thin for a fixed blade. I just like the look of it. Really broad blade. Probably good for well, it even says it's good for like food preppy style cutting. Um, it's a great size too. It's only a 3-inch blade. Comes with a Kydex sheath, and yeah, I really like it. Completely stainless, LC 200M blade steel. I really dig it. I'll probably get it at some point. What do you guys think? A lot of belly, yeah. A lot of belly to rock back on, baby. Good. Thanks for asking, man. Drake, what's up, dude? Which one, Vivo? Playing the case goal, the old case gamble. A GMF1. What is that? Oh, yeah, one of these guys. I almost bought one of these once. Seems like a pretty good little pocket fixed blade. 135 for N690 or 175 for M390. That seems a little pricey for just a skeletonized little knife, but it does come with a good sheath, I think, right? Let's see. Yeah. I like the sheath. It has a pocket clip on it too, I think. Or no, it doesn't actually, huh? I like that a little bit less then. It's not something I would really want on my belt. I thought those had pocket clips on those sheaths. Maybe I'm thinking of a different giant mouse fixed blade. Oh, $100. Well, that's a good deal. I have not. No. Um, they look real nice though. They look real nice. Yeah, I saw those beer busters. I don't drink beers, and I don't really open anything with bottle caps. But then they had a new one with it was kind of the same thing, almost like a sod buster, but without the bottle cap lifter deal. Is that what the workhorse is, or is that a different one? What's up, dang? No, I just changed my mind. Man, speaking of drinking, um, at least in the California Custom Knife Show that I've been to, um, there's a lot of drinking going on. Even in like even at the tables, some of the knife makers will have bottles of whiskey with them, and just be pouring drinks, like taking shots here and there. God, that sounds so fun. Doesn't that sound fun? Catch a little buzz and look at knives, talk with people. God, that sounds nice. Okay, the workhorse. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Maybe one day I'll get to handle one. Kind of reminds me of like a Like if Pena made a sidebuster pattern kind of thing. A tops buck karate. What is that? It definitely hurt. Yes, but I did not throw the knife. I would never do that. Would not hurt my baby. Rather smoke, dudes. Look at knives. Yeah, I'm more of an alcohol guy than a weed guy. Yeah. Anything more than a nice little buzz probably is a bad idea. Yeah. Right on, man. What's up, dude? The longest, the oldest member we have. Way smoother. These are not very drop shut, but they are really nice and snappy. This is the easiest front flipper I've ever used. Like, you don't even have to try to flip this thing. Any finger, however you want to do it, it just pops right out. It's nice. Nate gifted 10 memberships? Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. That's nice of you, dude. Yeah, this is my Pena Raptor. Pena Raptor. The Esnix has it beat. Really? Are you sure? It doesn't have this blade shape. Like, one of the reasons I wanted the Pena is because this really sick Warncliffe, or I guess it's a sheepsfoot, huh? So I guess that's the only real difference. Is the blade. Well, the biggest difference. Oh, I'm jealous. That's awesome. That's one custom one day I would like to own. Definitely. How do you gift memberships? I have no idea. Somebody that's done it before, tell them. Yeah, I 100% agree. I think everyone should do mushrooms at least once. Been trying to get my family to trip with me. How awesome would it be to take mushrooms with all your family? Your mom, dad, any siblings? How cool would that be? Just imagine, like, if you've ever done psychedelics before, it would be such a like healing, awesome, like experience to have with your family. You would come out of it so much tighter. But none of them want to do it with me. They won't want to do it with me. I've asked them multiple times. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Congratulations, buddy. From alcohol, I'm guessing? How much were you drinking, if you don't mind me asking? I'm just curious. A horror show? What? Tripping with your family? I guess it depends on your family. Yeah, I forgot about that factor. It does depend on your family. With my family, I think it would go well. My family is pretty loving. We have our issues, but we're pretty loving. If you have a little more maybe fucked up family, I can see it going bad. Times I've married. No, you'll get a chance, man. You'll get a chance. Watched a documentary on mushrooms last night. I'm gonna watch them now. If no. What was the documentary on? 6 to 10 beers on work days. Sky's the limit. I'm not working. Yeah, that's definitely heavy drinking for sure. Was it? Did you get the shakes or like any? Did you feel like shit? I know I did, but I was in the hospital, so they gave me some drugs to help. Acid in the freezer. Nice. Don't keep them with the eggs. Eggs. Eggs aren't in the freezer. Don't keep them with the. What's a funny thing to say? Don't keep them with the meat patties. Acid all day with shrooms. Yeah, I used to be more into acid than shrooms when I was younger, and now I'm the opposite. Yeah, that would be cool. I always thought it'd be fun to do like a guided trip from a professional. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, shrooms do feel more natural. Sometimes, well, I don't know. I've had some really good acid that felt pretty good, but yeah, shrooms definitely feel like you're connecting more with like the earth, and acid's more like you're, I don't know, connecting with outer space or something. Some shaking, but not bad. Nice, man. So you did it with your willpower alone, huh? That is very tough. That's tough, man. Good job. Oh, that's scary. That is scary stuff. That must have been. But did you go into the hospital to detox? Usually, that's what you should do. Dude, one time I took a shit on mushrooms. That was weird. I haven't thought about that in a while. I sat there for so long. I think it was like an hour, probably. Oh God. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's smart. Probably still was terrible though. Um, oh yeah. So we did the poll today for the next group buy, and it looks like it was Shirogorov. I think Shirogorov won, but I'll still leave it open for another couple days. You know, one or the other might pull ahead. Who knows? Right now, it's 41% Shirogorov, and then it drops. Second is only 17%, which is a Grimsmo. Down to 16% McNeese, 14% FSD, 12% Imamba. So Shirogorov is well ahead. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I think a lot of people want the Shiro, and I get it. And I'd be happy with Shiro too, because I've never really gotten to handle one. Maybe briefly at a show, but not like really. And I think they're relatively easy to get, so that'll be nice. It won't be like we're hunting for a, you know, an Arius or something like that. I can fairly regularly see Shirogorovs in stock, so that's good. I wonder how much we're gonna have to raise. Let's look at some Shirogorovs real quick and just get an idea. Probably kind of the same as we have been doing, like 800, right? Recon 1 is the place. There's some very pricey ones. Oh, that's cheap. Here's one right here, $625. I mean, that might be nice, man. We'll get it, you know, it won't take us long to get up to that amount. And it'll be less people, so you'll have, you know, everyone have more of a chance of winning. I like this knife too. I like the look of it. There's a lot of versions also. That's all they have here. Yeah, man, I like it. I like this one a lot too, but that's quite a bit of money. I think $625, man. What do you guys think for the Ursus Quantum? It's got some interesting blade steel too. It's in Chromax, so that'll be really fun to test. That's the budget, Cheryl. Yeah. F3, yeah. I like the F3 and the I'm blanking on what the other one's called. Let's see. Does E-Knives have any? More Ursus. Or that means the bear. More Ursus. And then we have some stuff that's out of stock, but we can still look. The Haiti F95. Oh, the Neon Zero. That's one, right? Sure, we'll have Chris Reeve. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. This is probably like their flagship, right? The F3NS. It's, you know, actually, I don't know. I honestly think the Ursus looks a little better than this one. This looks very classic Shiro, which is good. But I think I like the Ursus a little more. But it's not up to me. We'll probably do another poll where we can vote on which Shirogorov we want. I have heard that, yeah. Wouldn't that be wild? I'd love to try that. I know. I didn't understand what his point was. Yeah, he wanted a cheaper knife so that more people could get in on it. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? It's $20 each. F95. That was the other one I was trying to think of. Yeah. What's up, Brian? Oh, Brian, I just sent you the Ripley, so that's going to be on its way to you. What's up, man? No, it's not a new studio. I just moved a desk the other direction. And I wear an Apple Watch when I'm not at work. Because the sparks will destroy it. Okay, yeah. I don't know. It kind of just looks like the F3 to me. What is the difference? I wonder if it's size. Wow, that's big. 3 3/4 inch. How big was this one? Same, 3 3/4. Do 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 do. Yeah, I just stopped wearing it at work. I used to have a screen protector for it, but little bits of metal and shit would get underneath the screen protector, between the screen protector and the screen, and it would rub and scratch. So I was not really protecting my screen at all. So I just took it off, and now I just don't wear it at work. I use it for fitness stuff. I when I go on runs or walks, I'll wear it so that it records my my vitals. Worth reblading a 20.5 shark foot. I would just buy a new one, man. Just get a new 20.5 and then put those OG coat scales on it. But yeah, you're right. Brian would be the one to ask that. Yeah, you could get a D2 one for, well, I don't know if they might be, are they 95 now? I know when they first came out and I bought one in D2, it was $150 and everyone was freaking out about how expensive it was for D2. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jay. That's the difference. There you go. But yeah, or you could pay up a little more and get like a 3V one, or I mean, there's so many versions now. I can't even keep track of them anymore. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, just do that, man. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Ask Brian. He might have an extra one. Send him a message. Freebie with G10 for 170. There you go. Too strong. Interesting. People are saying the D10's too strong on the weak qubit, which it is strong. For me, it's perfect. But I could see some people maybe thinking it was too strong. But isn't that a cool thing? Like, there's finally, I don't think this has ever happened before. We have a button lock that's having issues with too strong in D10. Are you kidding me? That's sweet. DOODYTPK is it really? Doesn't sound right, but maybe. Let's look at the charts. Let's look at the charts. God, now I have to find that article again. There we go. Let me find it and then I'll pull it up here. Well, they have little different properties. Not too much difference, but they have different, slightly different properties. At least according to the National Nerds chart here, 5, 8.5, and 4, and then 5.5, 7.5, and 4. So yeah, 10V is a little bit better in every way, except the same amount of corrosion resistance. But K390 is actually a little tougher, but 10V is actually a little bit better edge retention. Yeah, as far as chemically, I don't know. Maybe they are. Interesting stuff. 14C, edge retention 3. That's why I don't like that stuff. I'd rather have D2, where if it's good, it can get all the way up to 5. But a lot of times it's not good, so. Yeah, if anyone wants to look at these charts, I'll put the link in the chat here. Very, very informative and good to look at. The Vanex. Vanex. 5.5. So it's just a little better than D2. But it's a 10 for corrosion resistance. So yeah. Also, LC200N is not, I mean, on paper, it does not hold an edge very well. It's only a 3. Same as 14C28N. But I swear to God, man, the LC200N on my Spidey Chef, that it's got to be more than a 3. So, these charts are kind of just a point of reference. They're not always fact down to the every point. Oh, 294, is that what you're saying? Yeah, well, that's similar to K390 as well. Yeah. Yep. I remember someone once, someone in the comments was arguing with me about, obviously it was a tactical center, saying that the charts were worthless because, because of the heat treatment, those things can vary, those values. And yeah, it does vary, but you have to know, you have to have some kind of point of reference on how one steel is different from another, So it's kind of just like the base information. What's up, buddy? I decided I'm finally going to try to start reading again. So I got Dune Messiah, and let's see if I can get into it. I used to read a lot. I used to be a real big reader when I was a kid, and then I just kind of got out of it, got out of the habit, and I haven't really been able to find a book that really locked me in recently, but I haven't tried too many either. So maybe Dune Messiah will do it. What's up, man? Comic books, yeah. I never got into comic books. Organ Grinders, is that a good book? My favorite book of all time is called Shantaram. Has anybody read that? It's a true story about this guy. It's almost like an autobiography because he's the guy that's writing it. This guy is in prison in Australia, escapes from prison, and flees to India, and just like starts a life there. And it's about everything that happens to him. It's really, really good. Kurt Vonnegut, yeah, I like his books. Playboys and Penthouses. There you go. Do I like Bitcoin? Yeah, I love it. Love it. I'm actually big into crypto. Big. Tony Mokbel. Who's that? Is that the guy in the book? Tony Mokbel. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Maybe. No, I don't know. I don't think so, no. No, this is a different guy. Yeah, different guy. Ooh, do I like gold? I love gold. Love, love, love it. Yes, I have read Lord of the Rings trilogy probably 5 times. And The Hobbit. Yep. As a kid, I was a huge Lord of the Rings guy. And still am. Wow, nice. I have a couple bits of Dogecoin as well. Do I buy Chinese knives? Yeah, once in a while. I'm getting very tired of the thousands and thousands of titanium frame locks that keep coming from there. That's for sure. But I'm not against them if they're good. That's funny. Good old Kobe. Wasn't that weird? When he died, it was almost like it's like one of those people that you think's never gonna die. You know, that. I think that was the only real celebrity death that really was like, oh fuck, what the hell? The Twilight books. I don't think I could stomach the books. I mean, the movies were amazing, but the books, going Rosie this year. Hell yeah, dude, do it, do it. Yeah. Yeah, button locks too, but there's way more frame locks. It seems like. So who's getting a gunslinger tomorrow? Who's doing it? I have one here. If anyone has any questions. Oh, Brian, did you get the XL Rosie yet? Yeah, people are asking for a new design. I don't need one. I don't need a new design. They already make a perfect one. If he stopped making Rosies, yeah, I don't know. That would be a bad financial decision, probably. Okay, you haven't gotten it yet. Damn it. What locks you like to see more of? I'm not talking shit about frame locks. I'm just talking about the huge amount of just blah designs that keep coming that seem like they're just shitting them out without any real thought. I would be fine with I don't have anything against frame locks, but I wish they would just kind of like take a step back, stop releasing so many of them, and just kind of perfect like a few really good knives. Trying to get a Cortex. Okay, right on. Right on. Gunslinger with the wood, yeah. I'm glad I decided to go with this one and not the textured titanium one, which looks really good too. But this one just is more. It's kind of more traditional looking. It's kind of a little more like, I don't know, like kind of nostalgic and like, I don't know, kind of warm, good feeling. The new ones still have the ting, by the way. Still got the ting, baby. Red Horse War Pig. If it's what I'm thinking of, yeah, but let me double check. Oh, God. No, I haven't. That is fucking disgusting. I'm getting nauseous. Holy fuck. That is just an abomination. That is horrible. Oh, ugh. Really, it's making my stomach hurt. I gotta get it off. God. The Cubit. So good. Look at this thing, man. Look at that. It flicks so good. You barely break the detent. It's gone. The Wee Equivic, is that another nasty one? Oh no, it's not. That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, they did waste a really good name on an awful knife. That's probably the worst part of it. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to end it here in a minute. But yeah, the Wii Cubit is it's amazing. It's one of my favorite purchases this year. It's so good. And things like this are why I'm not completely giving up on China-made stuff. Because sometimes they fucking nail it. You won it from Wii. Nice. That's lucky. All right, we're at an hour. Let's get out of here. Have a good rest of the week, guys. Finish strong. It's Friday tomorrow. Then it'll be the weekend. And that's it. Love you guys. Love hanging out with you. And I will see you soon.